Relationships will validate your self-worth, or they will slowly, emotionally kill you. Professional relationships, friendly relationships, romantic relationships, woo! I've had my fair share of really good romantic relationships, and I've had my fair share of really hurtful, heartbreaking, devastating romantic relationships. I've been the one who's messed up. Ultimately, when it comes to romance, there's always a learning curve, a learning lesson. Either you learn what your needs are, either you learn how you need to grow in order to be able to develop or establish a healthy relationship, but you've always got to be aware. In romance, if you want a healthy romantic relationship, there has to be a balance between giving and taking. There has to be a mutual respect, mutual honor, mutual understanding, and most of all, really effective communication, because communication is fundamentally the main pillar that sustains a relationship or that kills a relationship, not just romantic. But boy, I am a romantic. I love being in love. And sometimes I have not taken the time. This is the important part. In some of those romantic relationships, I ignored red flags because, you know, I can't see help. Oh, this is so beautiful. And you don't notice the red flags. Even while you're in that love phase, take the time to try and step out yourself and evaluate, who is that person? What value are they going to bring to my life? Are they going to help me become a better person? Are they going to grow? Are they going to support me? Do they believe in me? Or are they simply there purely for their own gain? You should have gain in a relationship. There's a selfish element. What's in it for me? But more importantly, what are you contributing to the other person, and what is that other person contributing to you? If you're not getting a healthy exchange, reevaluate your romantic relationship, because in general, relationships are not easy. They are hard to maintain, difficult to establish based on trust, respect. A lot of factors come into play. You've got to really start looking deep and into yourself and asking, is this where I want to be in 5 years? Do I want to have these same feelings? Do I want to feel undervalued, underappreciated, empty, lonely? One of the worst things in a relationship is when you feel lonely. You have company, the person is with you often. You watch TV together, you go for walks together, you go to dinners together, you go on dates, yet you feel empty and lonely. That's a massive red flag. Either you have changed as a person, they have changed, both of you have changed, or maybe you were never meant to be together in the first place, but you compromised. You settled because you had a void to fill. If you are a giver, you have got to clearly set boundaries. This is as much as I am willing to give, because giving, people that like to give, it actually brings them fulfillment and joy. But when they give too much, it's like a bank account. You do withdrawals, and you give and you give and you take out energy and love and compassion and empathy from your heart, and you give and you give and you give. But at some point, you have to recharge. You have to replenish. And if your significant other, your partner, your friends, your colleagues, your boss isn't remotely contributing to your wellness bank, you need to make a change.